It's Mother's Day, so my reflection today is related to our bonds with our mums. I'll first play you some short clips from the student podcast I'm doing, and we'll hear from a couple of students about their relationship with their mums during their studies.
Especially with my mum. I'm very close with her. She's always I went through some struggles and stuff in school, in secondary school, so she helped me through that.
It's going to be very strange without her because she's always there for me during my study times. Like, if I, need a snack, she's there. If I want a cup of tea, she's there, but also as emotional support as well. Moving away is the only thing on my mind. I like independency. I don't know. It's weird because I rely on my mum, but then I also really like independency. It's a contradiction.
We seem to have this contradictory feeling of wanting to be independent, yet at the same time hold on to our very close bonds with our mums. And consistently, I hear this from students, and I remember when I was a student, I was like that too. It is just really funny how our brains work. When we're little, our brain does everything possible to bond us to our mums because it makes sense to do so. We rely on our mums and our mums protect us. We end up with these very strong memories and attachments. But when we reach late adolescence, the brain changes and it now tries to get us to be independent. The example I always think of is this. The brain wants us when we're 30 years old and we have our own place and something goes wrong. The washing machine breaks down, for instance. The brain doesn't want us that the first thing we think of is let's call mom. We do that when we're 15, but the brain doesn't want us to do that when we're 30. So our brain wants us to be independent, and it makes sense. The thing that gets me, though, is why then let us keep all those memories? Why don't our brain just change and forget all those early memories and go on to be independent? If the brain wants us to be independent, then be independent and forget all that early bonding memories. So that used to get me confused for a long time. And as I start to understand life, I've come to work out what it is. These memories that we have and all the feelings that go with it, those are the things that count. For instance, when my washing machine breaks down now and I have laundry to do, I can deal with that problem myself because I'm a grown adult. But the laundry and the washing machine reminds me of my mom and what we had. It is those memories that gives meaning to the laundry and the washing machine and my family and my work and almost everything in my life that grew out of those early life. So as I grow out of adolescence and reach adulthood, and I finish school and I go to work and I have family, I learn a whole lot of new stuff that my mom did teach me, and I built a whole new life that I didn't have with my mom. But and by doing so, I spend a lot less time with my mom because I have a new life. But all those new things that came into my life doesn't diminish my bond with my mom because the memories are there. Those memories of those really strong bonding and attachment experiences. Now I'm 55 years old, and sometimes I still work late, just like I used to when I was studying for exams when I was 18. When that happens, when I'm working late, I remember those times when my mom used to bring me meals and drinks so that I can keep studying. She doesn't need to bring me meals and drinks anymore, but she's still a part of my late night work experience and in every other part of my life because I remember. So why am I telling you all of this? I don't know. I'm just making videos. But maybe what I'm hoping is that if you're 18, like I was, and you're confused as to why your mom is hanging on so strongly, and maybe you might consider that you don't have to push so hard to keep her away, because your independence will come, because your brain will develop that leads you there. And if you're a mom is who is like my mom was when I was 18, and you're confused as to why your child is pushing you away so strongly, you might consider that you don't have to hang on so strongly, because your bond with your child, if you had it, it will hold. It will hold.